Hi everyone, this is the first of several videos of an Intro to Python series. In this series, I'm going to teach you the basics of Python programming. Although we're going to learn Python and its syntax, the concepts you learn in this series are applicable to all other programming languages as well. Python is a great language to begin with because it is much more concise and easy to read than other languages like Java, which will allow you to pick up the concepts easily and move to more advanced topics faster. Python is also a very versatile language. With Python, you can build almost anything from software to mobile apps, web apps, scientific simulations, and much more. In this series, I'm going to be explaining the concepts through my code editor. What you all can do is follow along with the syntax, type it out yourself in a Python script editor, try stuff out, and experiment. I'm going to be using VS Code, but you can also use PyCharm or an online editor. I've attached links in the description on how you can download and begin with any of these editors. Let's get started. One of the most basic but highly important concepts in any programming language is getting the computer program to communicate with you, the programmer. In Python, a print statement is used to do so. Let's look at an example of how a print statement would work in a program. If I wanted to write a program to add the numbers 9 and 10 together, I would put that instruction here in the text editor in these lines. We'll get into what particular stuff to actually type here later on, but for now, let's assume we've written code that instructs the computer to add the two numbers 9 and 10. For the computer to actually perform the computation, we would need to run the program. So first we have to save the file. You can do that by Command S, or you could go File and click Save. After that, we click this button over here, which runs the program. Then once the computer performs the addition, we want it to tell us the answer. That's when the print statement is used, and the answer will then be displayed in this terminal over here. If there wasn't a print statement, the computer would still do the addition, but it would not display the result to us, which is pointless. So essentially, the print statement is a way for the computer to communicate with and display information to the user. So let's start using it. The first step to make a program print something is by typing the keyword print. Then you need to add opening and closing parentheses. These must be there. Next, we go in between the opening and closing parentheses and add a set of quotation marks. It can be double quotes or single quotes. It's really up to your own preference, but make sure you're consistent. You shouldn't use a single quote to begin with and a double quote to end, or vice versa. Whenever you want to print any text like hello or hi or anything else, these quotation marks must be present and the text you want to print out will be placed between the quotation marks, like such. So let's print something. What I've done over here is type in the keyword print, have my opening and closing parentheses, have a set of quotation marks, and in between those quotation marks is what I want to be printed onto the console. So I'll say hello world, and now when I save my file, so Command S, and I run the program, you can see over here that it prints out hello world. So this is it for this introduction video. In the next video, we're going to learn about variables and data types, so stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching.